Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, a successful homecoming. NASA's Artemis 1 flight has made it home after a 25-day trip around the moon. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. Today, a successful splashdown for NASA's Artemis 1 moon mission ship. The uncrewed Orion capsule was guided into the Pacific Ocean about 350 miles south of San Diego. The 25-day test flight cost billions, but the payoff, astronauts could be next. CBS's Mark Strassman has more.
Splashdown.
A homecoming splashdown, the first of many that NASA imagines in its lunar dreams.
Orion is in great shape.
Recovery teams pulled the Orion capsule from the Pacific.
I don't think any one of us could have imagined the mission this successful.
And liftoff of Artemis 1.
25 days ago, NASA launched the Artemis 1 test flight. In all, a 1.4 million mile lunar round trip. From deep space, Orion beamed back spectacular imagery of the moon and Earth. Twice the capsule flew within 80 miles of the moon's surface. But the mission's biggest test came during Sunday's return. Orion slammed into the Earth's atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour. The heat shield had to hold up against temperatures of 5,000 degrees, half as hot as the surface of the sun.
We're going to look at the data very carefully, but I would say very happy with what we've seen so far on the heat shield.
Sunday's splashdown, 50 years to the day after another landing.
10 feet. Contact.
Apollo 17 touching down on the lunar surface.
Okay, Houston, the Challenger has landed.
The last time humans moonwalked. NASA wants to return with the Artemis program. A crewed test flight around the moon in 2024, a moon landing later this decade.
It is the beginning of the new beginning, and that is to explore the heavens.
A new era in moon voyaging just moved one test flight closer. Mark Strassman, CBS News, Atlanta.
And the Vernon County Sheriff's Department needs your help locating a missing person. Holly Lynn Clark, age 31, of Lafarge, was reported missing last Tuesday. Her last known contact was Monday, December 5th. The Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post she is believed to be driving. If you have any information, you can call or email the Sheriff's Office. We have their information posted for you on the screen.
Well, as advertised, a rather gloomy weekend with clouds, some fog at times, some drizzle at times as well. And temperatures today in the 30s, 35 the high in Eau Claire, 38 here in La Crosse, 36 in Winona, 34 in Viroqua, and 36 in Prairie du Chien. Speaking of clouds, that mainly cloudy stretch looks to continue for the better part of this week as a potent storm system. The impacts start to arrive primarily Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday night in the form of rain or a mix, and then off and on rain and snow chances look to linger through Friday, as this will be a large system and kind of slow to move out of the upper Midwest. Speaking of clouds, yeah, guess what? We're cloudy and plenty of clouds all across the tri-state area. Current temperatures not much different from our highs, 34 in Eau Claire and La Crosse, 31 in Sparta, and Viroqua, 33 in Prairie du Chien. So plenty of clouds overnight, not overly cold because those clouds act as a blanket. Highs in the mid to upper 20s, right around 29 degrees here in La Crosse. And as you send the little ones out to school tomorrow, mostly cloudy in the morning, 29, 35 by lunchtime. Afternoon highs around 37. I'll have more details on that storm system heading our way this week coming up with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Brian Schimming has been elected the new chairman of the Republican Party of Wisconsin at an executive committee meeting in Stevens Point. In a statement, he said in part, "It has been an honor working tirelessly with activists throughout Wisconsin all these years, and now I look forward to working side by side with thousands of grassroots leaders in this state to win Wisconsin for the Republican presidential candidate and elect a conservative to the state Supreme Court." Schimming has more than 30 years of experience in grassroots political campaigns. The man accused of making the bomb that destroyed Pan Am Flight 103 in 1988 has been taken into U.S. custody and will face federal charges. The Justice Department says Abu Delgha Masood is in U.S. custody and will face charges in Washington. He's the third Libyan intelligence official charged in the U.S. in connection with the attack that killed nearly 260 people on a flight from London. The capture of Masood, who was charged nearly 2 years ago, marks a long-awaited milestone in the decades-long investigation. One victim's mother says the tragedy haunts her every day.
Today's news was a shock because I wasn't expecting it today, but I knew that they knew the bomber, and the bomber was in Libya. It's very important that the people who perpetrate these crimes are brought to justice.
The Justice Department said Masood would appear in federal court in Washington, where he faces 2 criminal counts related to the explosion. The release of Brittney Griner as part of a prisoner exchange with Russia is raising questions about the growing problem of so-called hostage diplomacy. Bradley Blackburn has more on the issue and what authorities are doing about it.
It is the ending that Brittney Griner's loved ones hoped for, seeing her return to the United States after being detained in Russia for nearly a year.
She's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home.
But at the White House for the announcement, Griner's wife, Sherelle, offered a reminder about other families still waiting.
As we celebrate BG being home, we do understand that there are still people out here who are enduring what I endured the last 9 months of missing tremendously their loved ones.
Griner was part of a one-for-one prisoner exchange for Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout. Left behind at the deal, former Marine Paul Whelan, who was accused by Russia of espionage.
I wish that Paul Whelan had been on that plane too.
Experts say dozens of Americans are considered wrongfully detained around the globe, some essentially taken hostage by foreign governments for political gain. Last July, the State Department added a D indicator to travel warnings for countries where Americans could be at higher risk of wrongful detention, including Russia and China.
We need to solve this problem, not just for my brother, but also for Americans in general who want to travel.
Paul Whelan's sister spoke to CBS News.
Hostile, weak foreign nations taking Americans prisoner and holding them as hostages. This has to stop, and my brother needs to come home.
The State Department says it's working with 60 nations to use visa bans, sanctions, and other measures to address the problem of hostage diplomacy. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
In the last year, the Biden administration has done other deals with foreign governments to bring wrongfully detained Americans home, including releasing a Taliban drug lord and a Russian drug trafficker. Well, Rotary Lights is in full swing, and it's a winter wonderland. This annual lacrosse tradition sees thousands of visitors each year, and Rotary Lights President Pat Stevens says foot and car traffic has been excellent this year, and food donations are on track to exceed past years. He says volunteers play a big role in making the lights happen.
We have 98 organizations involved this year. When you include the Rotary clubs and the nativity scene people and stuff like that, we're well over 3,000 volunteers that make this go.
Also this year, the organization is selling teddy bears to help Wafer Food Pantry. You can find those at area businesses. And just a reminder, you can check out Rotary Lights until January 1st. Coming up on News 8 Now at 10, Sensory Santa. Kids with autism got a chance to meet with Santa on their own terms at the Valley View Mall this morning. That's up next. Plus, trees for free. One Minnesota city is spreading holiday cheer by gifting Christmas trees to its community members in need. That story coming up later. Stay with us.
When the unexpected happens, we take every step to get your lights back on quickly. At Xcel Energy, we also take it personally. Because your power is our power. Our employees, your neighbors. It's why we maintain, repair, and protect the grid. So we can provide what's important to you and to us. Resilient, reliable energy.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
A new day has dawned on the all-new Maury's, Audi, and Volkswagen of La Crosse. Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi as soon as you enter the new state-of-the-art Audi dealership. Audi technology and style incorporated into Maury's La Crosse Audi sales and service. Maury's Volkswagen La Crosse features an upbeat, high-tech atmosphere. Having service done, enjoy our relaxing lounge as you wait. Come experience excellence at the new and improved Volkswagen of La Crosse. New building, new location, same friendly staff. Maury's Audi and Volkswagen of La Crosse.
Meeting Santa is a special part of a kid's holiday tradition, but for some children, that can be challenging. But at the Valley View Mall today, children with autism got a special chance to participate in Sensory Santa. The mall offered a special quiet time this morning before it opened for kids to meet him. The mall's general manager says this opportunity means a lot for families.
I think it means a lot, and we had a good response online. They really feel a sense of community, a sense of belonging, and a just kind of a hassle-free period specifically for them.
Sensory Santa has been an inclusive option at the mall since 2016. And there's more fun for kids over in New York City, a family-friendly SantaCon. Plenty of Santas bar hopped through Manhattan this weekend, but this is a different take on that city tradition. Kids were invited to attend ElfCon, dressed up as elves, and drank their way around the city with a hot cocoa crawl. They used an elf passport to make their way through the city.
We came last year, we saw about it online, and kids just really love it. They ask about SantaCon every year, and we heard this great initiative, ElfCon. Donations go for a good cause, and kids enjoy dressing up, and who doesn't love hot chocolate? So,
money raised from ElfCon goes to the Trevor Project for LGBTQ Youth and the Making Headway Foundation, which benefits children with brain and spinal cord tumors. Coming up on News 8 Now at 10, prevention is protection, why doctors are urging regular cancer screenings.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Not only am I tracking a potent storm system for this week, but boy, temperatures are going to take a nosedive late in the week and into next weekend. I'll detail it with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals on your favorite Toyotas. Best stocking stuffer ever.
Get 3.49% APR for 48 months on many of your favorite Toyota models. Toyota, let's go places.
An active workday, a busy workday, but at a place that recognizes the great work that you do, and a benefits package you won't believe.
No, they really are great.
At Century Foods International, we do things different. We do them better. Feel valued, feel rewarded, and let us appreciate you for all your effort. Apply today and join our team at Century Foods International in Sparta.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Onalaska La Crosse.
Snow just melts away when I'm with you. Oh, baby, baby, will you please give me a clue? 'Cause today is the day I get to see.
Shop Pandora Jewelry and receive a free limited edition bracelet as our special gift to you.
Avoiding triggers but can't keep migraines away? Qulipta can help prevent migraines. You can't always prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta gets right to work. In a 3-month study, Qulipta significantly reduced monthly migraine days, and the majority of people reduced them by 50 to 100%. Qulipta blocks CGRP, a protein believed to be a cause of migraines. Qulipta is a preventive treatment for episodic migraine. Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and tiredness. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Qulipta.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Experts are encouraging people to get screened for cancer regularly. Doctors at Mayo Clinic Health System say that some worry about getting screened due to fear of the results. But experts say getting screened early can make a big difference. And recommendations for getting screened can depend on your age and family history.
We all have screening recommendations based on our individual profile, such as age and gender, and this is best discussed with your primary care provider.
Experts recommend speaking with your provider about your options and considering scheduling a scan. It's that time of year for parents to start their holiday shopping for kids, and doctors want to make sure it's safe and fun for everyone. UW Health Kids reports that over 122,000 children were in the ER last year with toy-related injuries. Teaching kids to play with toys responsibly can help avoid ER visits.
Some of the injuries that we can see from toys can be involved around the context of the toys themselves. So, for example, it's also important for toys and objects that may have a projectile, such as a foam dart, to remind children how to appropriately use them.
For gift giving this year, doctors recommend making sure toys are age appropriate, watching out for tiny chokeable pieces, and using protective gear if needed. Well, I've enjoyed the seasonal snow accumulation, but it's kind of made me sad that it's melted a little bit already. Do we have any more snow in store this week, Bill?
We do, but unfortunately we have a lot of rain in store as well if you're wanting all snow, as it's kind of a mixed bag type storm system that's heading our way as the week progresses. We'll detail that in just a moment, but first of all, cloudy skies outside. The high today 38 to the low 33. Boy, this happens sometimes in November, December. We get in these cloudy stretches, and we've had several days of it, and unfortunately the better part of this week is looking mainly cloudy as well for those of you like me that are wanting some sunshine from time to time. 34 and 19 are the averages. No rain or snow today, but boy, a dreary weekend, and we had the drizzle and light snow showers in spots yesterday. Cloudy, 34 degrees out at the airport, 35 downtown at the station. Winds are light, so wind chill's not a big concern locally. 34 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire with a cloudy sky. A little bit of a breeze there out of the southeast at 5 to 10, making it feel like 28 degrees. Now note the lack of real cold air. You have to go well up into Canada where you see these lavender colors. That's where the coldest air resides. Locally, temperatures in the 20s and 30s for December and this time of night. Really not all that cold. 34 in Eau Claire and La Crosse, 31 in Sparta and Viroqua, 32 in Decorah, 33 in Prairie du Chien. Now winds are light locally, but they are starting to ramp up just a little bit to our west, so that is producing wind chills in the teens and 20s out there. Wind chills locally really not much different from the actual air temperatures because winds are generally 5 miles per hour or less. So what else is new? Gray on the satellite imagery here indicating cloud cover. Now the storm I'm tracking is still well to our west. The surface low just west of Salt Lake City, the upper level support just off the coast, and those two will kind of combine to bring those rain and snow chances starting around here probably Tuesday afternoon. So Sky Tracker shows clouds but dry tonight. Clouds but dry for Monday as well, and even into Monday night and the start of Tuesday. But here comes that shield of precip by midday into Tuesday, and especially by about 2 or 3 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. We'll start to see some rain, maybe a little bit of a mix, but the main snow event at the onset well to our north and west with rain periodically Tuesday night and into Wednesday as well before some colder air finally changes that over to, or at least mixes it with snow showers later in the week. Now highs tomorrow, mid to upper 30s, right around 37 degrees or so in La Crosse. In fact, fairly uniform temperatures all across the region here between about 34 and 38 degrees. And that will be the trend as we head to the north as well. Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls right around 36 degrees. So for tonight, cloudy, not overly cold. Our average low is 19, so 10 degrees above that in La Crosse. 37 tomorrow, mainly cloudy. Now we start cloudy but dry Tuesday, but afternoon rain or a mix in spots. Windy as well, 38. Light rain or snow showers on Wednesday, a high of 40. Then it gets a bit colder, so mainly snow showers Thursday and Friday. This will be a large system and kind of slow to move out of the area, so we could be in and out of precip all the way through Friday. Even over the weekend, slight chance of light snow showers or flurries, with the main story next weekend colder. 24 on Saturday, 20 on Sunday, highs only in the teens a week from tomorrow. So get ready for that as we get closer to the Christmas holidays. So keep in mind, though, that the exact storm track will depend on exactly what type of precip we see over the next several days. So stay tuned for the latest.
All right. Well, I'm hoping for snow. I don't know about everybody
I think a lot
else,
of people are for Christmas, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Mike Schmeckpepper with this shot of the morning on the ridge. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. And after the break, hear from Coach Kevin O'Connell after the Vikings' difficult day in Detroit. And the Badgers were down in Iowa City for a Big Ten matchup on the basketball court, and it did not disappoint. Kate is in next with the highlights.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
Now, we're already up to week 14 of the NFL season. The Packers, they may have the week off, but we have the other team up north. Yes, the Minnesota Vikings. They're looking for their 11th win of the season. Going into the day, the Vikings held the second best record in the NFL, despite all the statistics showing that the Vikings aren't as good as their record shows. But another game means we can learn more about what this team really is. On the road for a tough divisional matchup against the Detroit Lions. Just a few minutes into the game, Detroit with some play action. Goff with a ton of time. He has a man, he's going deep, and that's the rookie Jameson Williams wide open for the score. Lions with the lead, but the Vikings would respond on the goal line. The quick pitch to Dalvin Cook makes a cut. He's going to walk into the end zone for the score. We're tied at 7. Second quarter now, 1st and 10 for Detroit. Goff going deep, and that's DJ Chark calling it in for the score. The Lions go back on top, 14-7 at the half. Third quarter, Lions threatening again. Goff to the end zone. It's caught by Josh Reynolds. It's 21-7, but the Vikings have lived off of second half comebacks all season long. Fourth down, Cousins hits Adam Thielen on the sideline for the score. PAT no good, but man, this Lions offense was dominant today. Justin Jackson taking the handoff, going off tackle up the sideline and diving in for the score. There was no crazy comeback today as the Lions take down Minnesota. The offense looked great. Defense, not so much. Vikings may be 10-3, but they have a lot of work to do before the playoffs.
We got to be better if we want to earn the right to punch our ticket into the playoffs. We sure better have a playoff-worthy type performance, which I did not think overall as a football team we did today, and that's ultimately something that falls on me.
That's our job on defense, is to stop the offense, and I don't feel like we did our job today. Can we hang our hat on some of the stuff we did? Maybe, but overall, we got to do better. We got to go back to the drawing board and get better.
All right, so that moves the Vikings to 10-3 on the season. No change in seedings, but the Vikings have some things to worry about. The defense has not been playing well throughout the season, and they need to find a fix. Despite scoring just 23 points, Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson were on the same page all day. Jefferson finishing with 11 catches for 223 yards. Just another day at the office for the young wideout. Up next for the Vikings, they have a weird Saturday noon game at home against the Colts next Saturday, and then after that they play on Christmas Eve at home against the Giants. All right, for some basketball, we'll start in the NBA. Bucks versus the Rockets. Everything started out normal for Milwaukee. Giannis getting things started with an early bucket here. Too easy for him. All right, we'll skip ahead to the fourth quarter. Bucks up 3, and Javon Carter, he knocks it down to extend the lead to 6, but it was the Rockets' Jalen Green who came up big in the final minutes, getting the tough bucket here to put the Rockets on top, and they get a big upset win over Milwaukee. All right, we've got a great Big Ten matchup as well. The Wisconsin Badgers down in Iowa City taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. We'll start from the top. Tyler Waugh drawing a lot of pressure, so he lobs it up to Steven Crowell for the bucket. Badgers up early. First half winding down, Chunky Hepburn working the screen and dumps it to Tyler Waugh, cutting to the bucket, the spin move, and finally knocks it down. But in the second half, the Hawkeyes would come back to take the lead. But look at Jordan Davis, shot clock winding down. A huge bucket to cut the lead to 1. And then 1 minute to go. Badgers up 8. Connor McCaffrey driving and knocks it down, plus the foul. Now a 5-point game. Iowa inbounding it right to Tony Perkins, who goes straight to the hoop for the score. And then fast forward to the inbounds. Connor Essegian looking for the foul, but he's stripped by Perkins, out to Patrick McCaffrey. He knocks it down. We go to overtime, and in overtime, Badgers down 3, but the La Crosse native Jordan Davis knocks down a huge three-pointer to tie this one up. And then under 10 to go, they pass it up to Essegian. He slams it in. Iowa with one last chance. Patrick McCaffrey, it's in and out. The Badgers hold on. What a game for Wisconsin. I know I sound happy, but as an Iowa grad, I'm not. That's all for sports, and we'll be right back.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Would you like to make more than $25 an hour? We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up. This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer. Now choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order on select Ford vehicles, lock in your rate, and you're protected. I'm proud of you, kid. And that's how Ford is helping you shine bright. Now, for a limited time only, get up to $1,000 open bonus cash on most Ford vehicles, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. This holiday season, we are dreaming of loud pipes, twisted throttles. So get the rider in your life what they really want this year. Stop by Great River Harley-Davidson and take part in the Harley tradition. Check out the great apparel we have in store, from stocking stuffers to riding gear. Then, get ready to turn heads next riding season with some new parts and accessories. This holiday season, stop by and see us at Great River Harley-Davidson in Onalaska.
When we put out the call,
it is a big day here at News 8 Now. We're holding our 3rd annual Joy of Sharing donation drive at Festival Foods in Onalaska.
You responded overwhelmingly.
We have had a great turnout today, a fabulous event to help out the community.
All of us at News 8 Now thank you for your incredible generosity and for taking part in the joy of sharing. Your donations go a long way toward helping those in our community who need it most. Thank you for being part of something special.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Excellent training program to ensure your advancement. Starting wages are over $20 an hour. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Southern Minnesota and southwestern Wisconsin woke up to a few inches of snow on Friday, and also that morning, just a few hours from here, dozens of families were getting in the holiday spirit with a gift from their city. WCCO's Pauline Lee shares the story of how one Minnesota town is bringing free Christmas trees to 48 families in need.
For a time that should be merry and bright, what could bring more smiles this season than this sight?
I feel like when you have snow around Christmas, it makes it more enjoyable.
48 trees have lit up downtown Faribault's Central Park since Thanksgiving. Each one donated and decorated by area groups and businesses.
And we have everything from a 14-year-old who is trying to raise money to pay off negative school lunch balances to the Rice County Board of Commissioners.
Each one now going home free of charge with a family who wouldn't otherwise have one to celebrate the season.
Some of them are really expensive.
We wanted a Christmas tree, and we struggle with jobs a little bit.
It was an idea born out of the pandemic.
We decided, you know what, let's do a drive-by tree display, and let's get some smiles on people's faces.
One that continues to thrive year after year.
This is our third year doing this. It's bigger and better than ever.
Each year, St. Vincent de Paul is tasked with finding those deserving families.
Our goal is to help people in need, and every day is Heartwarming Day.
And each year, those families couldn't be more grateful.
So I got big windows. It's gonna really show like around the house.
So we're excited to go see our families and decorate our own tree together.
And it's just an overall great event.
In downtown Faribault.
We'll do it again next year with a smile.
Pauline Lee, WCCO 4 News.
Organizers say that event ensures the holidays will be merry and bright for area families for many seasons to come. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the chillin' with the crew pack in a pound. For just $19, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
Ram Tough. It's perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty tough customers.
Get in on the big finish of 2022 with Pischke and Ram. Now through January 3rd, a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 comes with up to $8,000 off with discount and rebates. Plus, get great financing with no payments for 90 days. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
You've always been able to buy very basic amplifiers. Insurance will not probably be covering anything that you find online. Many of the Medicare Advantage plans have been adding hearing aid coverage to their offerings.
Yeah, we take all insurances. United Healthcare, Epic, Humana, True Hearing, Blue Cross Blue Shield, federal employees, WPS. I mean, we take all of them.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
Never have I ever toured in a rock band.
Yep, I play a mean air guitar.
Never have I ever burnt the holiday dinner.
I have no reservations about making reservations.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item? Oh, come on.
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero. From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
Cloudy skies overnight. Visibility tracker does indicate the possibility of some low cloudiness and fog if the winds go light enough at times, and that could hinder visibility just a little bit, especially across the higher terrain of southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa overnight into early tomorrow before things kind of mix out. But we're going to remain mainly cloudy tonight and tomorrow, but dry. Temperatures don't drop much tonight, upper 20s to near 30 degrees in the La Crosse area, highs tomorrow around 37. Then a strong storm system approaches starting Tuesday afternoon with mainly rain or a mix. Still warm enough for rain or a mix on Wednesday. Then colder air filters in as this storm slowly moves across the upper Midwest Thursday and Friday with a chance of mainly snow showers, and then even colder next weekend. 24 on Saturday, 20 on Sunday. Highs only in the teens a week from tomorrow.
We'll have to hold on to the nice weather, or nicer weather, before it gets really cold.
I know, but part of me likes the snowfall on the horizon.
I agree. I like it too. Thank you so much for watching News 8 Now. We hope you join us tomorrow night.